at these either. Our one viewer, you think it's Raz?
Probably. I hate KU. I think they're going to lose this round.
Yeah, I do too. KU was a bad
I think
pick.
Providence is winning.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I thought the Jays were going to win.
You don't
They
think?
had them on the ropes.
I think, okay. I mean,
St. Peter's all the way, baby.
I honestly,
goodness.
I actually think St. Peter's could go to the Elite Eight and even
Well,
go to the
who
Final
do they
Four.
play?
They
next
are not
round?
making it to the Final Four.
Who do they play this next round?
Uh,
It's someone not that good, I thought, because wasn't it a double upset?
Purdue.
Oh.
No, the double upset is Iowa State, Miami.
It depends. It depends
Yes,
on what.
that way, yeah.
It depends on what Purdue team shows up.
If it's the awful Purdue team, the
There's
Peacocks,
a chance.
Doug
Peacocks
and
are
the
good.
Peacocks got a shot.
Dude, I love
They're
Doug.
good. Did you guys see the stats where like Calipari makes like 18 mil and this
Yeah.
dude like makes like 8, and like the basketball program only gets like 1.5 million.
And their gym is worse than props.
30.
Oh, yeah.
They only get 3,000 people in their gym.
Their campus is literally a straight line. It's
Yeah.
one street. That's
Yeah,
it.
that's just so nuts, dude. And they
It's March, bro.
they didn't like Kentucky didn't lose that game. They beat Kentucky.
Like
They
bad.
beat Kentucky. Like they played better basketball than Kentucky.
Kentucky didn't lose. I mean, obviously they ended up losing according to the scorecard, but like
What do you mean Kentucky?
St. Peter's just outplayed him.
That's
like
what
in
I'm saying.
every
Yes, yeah,
in
I
every
know.
aspect of the game.
Yeah.
Like
St. Peter's was the better basketball team.
yeah,
By far.
and they have been. I mean, is this the new Loyola Chicago of March Madness?
Well, let me tell you one thing. Loyola Chicago is not
Sold.
the Loyola Chicago
They-
of
they-
March
Of
Madness.
20, yeah.
Goodness, dude. We had them going pretty deep, I thought.
We just had them 1-90.
Oh, did we?
Yeah, I mean they played Nova in the next round, so
Nova's been looking decent.
They couldn't even.
I'm
win
not
the
gonna
first
lie,
game.
Nova's like really scary.
Nova's been playing good ball.
Like
That Texas Tech Duke game is gonna be good.
Mm-hmm.
I-
Did you guys watch the Duke Michigan State game?
yeah,
That
so
game-
That
good.
was good.
That was crazy.
I also think Houston could probably beat Arizona just because Arizona played awful against TCU. TCU
Yeah,
probably should have won that game.
Oh yeah, the way that game ended and like the end of regulation was crazy. Did you
TCU
guys
literally
see it?
had just to hold the ball,
Yeah.
and they would have won the game.
I
Yeah, if you hold it
don't
for,
think I know, but I don't think Houston's that.
you don't
good
think
of a
Houston's
team.
like that.
Mm-mm.
I mean, they handed it to Kofi Cockburn though.
Well, that's
Yeah,
not hard.
that was a bummer.
Everyone says like Kofi, like in Illinois, are like that. I mean,
Well, he is like that. I think
he's
averaged.
good,
I think he averaged 27.
but that's their whole offense.
That is the problem. If you shut them down low, they don't have a lot
Yeah.
outside of that.
And Houston did. Like it was.
Houston can hit some shots, dude. They don't really have the size for a lot of teams, but
All right, we gotta talk about the Creighton game because
the
Am I
Kansas
proud?
one or San Diego?
Kansas. Am I proud of Creighton the way they played that game? Yes, 100%. Like I don't think you could have asked for a better way they played. Literally one turnover in the last 30 seconds, a minute of the game, lost them the game. Like the Trey Alexander jump pass
Who'd
that
they
they
lose to?
that they
Kansas.
Kansas.
that they
yeah.
stole, that lost them the game. But they played without two of their starters, both guys who have a pretty impact.
Nemhard and
Kalkbrenner.
yeah.
And I mean,
The other guy, what's his name?
yeah,
Sharif
Mitchell.
Yeah.
I mean, he's been out for the whole season, but he's like a really good
Underrated
A lot-
take.
a lot of
I
people
think
are-
he's gonna
A lot of people are
transfer.
saying he's going to transfer.
player. Really.
Yeah. I mean, would that be the worst thing? Probably not. But
I mean, there's people that fill spots. Kaluma,
He's
Dude,
a
good
dog.
player. I mean, he's
we're
young.
gonna have a squad.
He reminds me a lot of Justin Jefferson.
Yeah.
He's a dog.
Remember him?
Yeah.
He's a lot like him. He's like a Draymond Green type.
Yeah, he's a dog.
Yeah.
He's a dog for sure.
Yeah, I like him. O'Connell.
He's gone.
Yeah,
He's
well,
done.
he's gone now.
Well, he's
but
done.
He played
He played amazing
Yeah,
in the Duke game. Not
in
the
the
Duke game, the
KU
KU game.
KU game, yeah.
Oh, who else? Hawkins played great. I mean,
Hawkins is always gonna play great. That dude is
good.
crazy.
He'll step
Yeah.
up.
He got one more year.
I'm just glad they all stepped up when they needed to.
See
Was it
him one
enough?
more.
No, but you're playing the number 1 seed.
Yeah, Kansas is a good team.
Craig can just never get over the KU hump. They played them
Yeah.
with their good squad last year, 2 years ago,
Really?
and they lost on a free throw. Zagorowski bricked a free throw and lost of the game. With
I didn't know
2
that.
seconds left.
Well, Yeah, I mean,
I'm proud.
they're gonna be good next year
No, very
because they're
good.
young. I mean, this was
Very
a
young.
rebuilding year.
Dude, no one thought they were gonna make it to the tournament, let alone like no one thought they were gonna make the Big East tournament run, and they did.
Mm-hmm.
No one thought they were gonna
But
make March Madness, and they did. They made it almost to the Sweet 16 again.
Oh, they lost it in the Sweet 16 last year, huh, to Gonzaga.
I mean,
Yeah, they kind of get tough routes. If Creighton was like a
remember the year like Doug? We had
like a 4 seed,
Yeah.
I think they could go deeper.
Bro, we could have been a 2 seed the year of COVID.
Wow.
We were
Oh,
projected
yes,
to be a 2.
yeah.
We were projected to be a 2.
Because we won the Big East tournament, didn't we?
We would have. Yep. Technically,
Well,
yes.
like
We won the Big East regular season, and I mean we were the 1 seed going in. I mean if we just made the championship game, we were guaranteed a 3. If we won, we were probably a 2.
Who did we have that was good that year? Zag?
Well, that was when all the guys were juniors, and we had
Sharif was a freshman.
yeah. Who else did we have? I can't remember.
Who's
that
our
team.
big guy?
Mitch Ballack. Mitch Ballack was
and
there.
then-
Well, that was last year's team too.
Yeah.
Zag, Christian Bishop. Who's
Christian
the big
Bishop,
man?
that was the big guy.
I can't remember the big man. Oh, it was
I think
CB.
that was him.
He was good. I mean, he's good at Texas. Don't get me wrong.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he got beat up by that Purdue guy who's like 7'8" though. That guy's huge.
What Purdue did?
Yes.
I saw him standing next to one of the players, like a guard, and he like the guard was barely up halfway to his chest.
Did you guys watch probably the craziest game in the tournament, UNC Baylor?
That game was nuts.
That game was nuts.
I didn't-
Baylor should have won that probably 5 times.
I did
Yeah.
not think Baylor was gonna lose.
I didn't think they were either, but
UNC is
it's
not,
UNC, so it's like
Yeah, but they're not that good.
no, but they just play with a lot of heart. That's
Yeah.
the scariest teams are the teams that are close together and have a ton of heart and passion.
Yeah,
in the game.
Richmond, if you watch the Richmond-Iowa game,
That was heart
Richmond,
and that was
yes.
passion.
I did not think they were gonna win at all.
I am never.
I was just
ever
waiting for
taking a Big
Iowa to
Ten
make
team.
that like last second run.
Yeah.
with,
The
like,
only
5
Big Ten
minutes.
team I'd take is Wisconsin.
I mean, they lost the game because of Chucky getting hurt.
Yeah.
That's a hot take.
No, they would have won the game if they did. If he was in the game, easily.
What was the final score?
Close. I thought it was like 5.
Who'd they play again?
Iowa State. Yeah, it was 5. 55-49 ISU. I was in Ames when they won. So they had like the women's March Madness. Iowa State was a host, and then they made it to the Sweet 16. And then their men's team won later that night. So like during my college tour, like the campus was super hyped and stuff. It was really cool.
in Iowa State.
Isn't
The
that
Iowa State
crazy?
women's play Creighton.
Yeah, Creighton's in Sweet
Hey.
16, aren't they?
That's what I'm saying. Creighton women's they're kind of like that.
They're
Who do they
heating
gotta?
up.
They gotta play.
Iowa State.
Oh,
They just beat Iowa, though, right?
Yeah.
yeah. What the? Have you seen that girl from Iowa? The player of the year.
Got Caitlin
She is
Clark,
so
whatever her name
good.
is. Pulling up from
her
half court,
name.
draining
Yeah,
shots.
she is so good.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
But I'm glad we obviously like what I loved to have like a really good bracket this year. Obviously, I mean, want some dough.
Yeah.
But I mean, I just love the upsets. Like
Yeah,
after your
that's so
bracket
fun.
gets busted, it's like here come the upsets, bring them on. I don't care.
Yeah, exactly. I eventually start rooting for the little guy.
Yeah.
It'd be really cool to get like
St. Peter's.
St. Peter's or Richmond into the top.
Is Richmond still?
Or Iowa State in the.
Is Richmond still alive?
No,
They lost, didn't they?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, Iowa State. 11 or a 10 seed is going to get in the Elite Eight. We just don't know which one.
Like statistically, it has to happen.
Well,
I
I mean, they
mean,
play each other.
They
and
play
the
each
winner
other.
goes to the
Well, I mean,
Elite
one
Eight.
of them's going
Yeah,
to
Miami
be in the
did, yeah.
Elite Eight,
I
but
think Iowa State's out of it.
Iowa State was the 7th best team in the country at one point.
Really?
Yeah, they were
They
good.
fell off.
They were
They were like
preseason
23rd when
ranked
they
pretty
played.
high.
They were 23rd when they played Creighton. And Creighton lost because we obviously can't shoot the basketball sometimes. But
Real hit or miss team right
yeah,
there.
what do you guys think is going to be the upset in the Sweet 16? I think
I
mean,
could see Kansas losing.
Yeah,
Providence to Ed Cooley. Yeah.
I think Providence. I think that's my biggest upset predict.
What else?
I mean, that's just gonna be a tight game.
Yeah.
Providence is solid,
Providence is a good team, dude. They were number 8 in the country going into the tournament. Or
but if they
leading
don't
up
show
to-
up, they'll get killed.
Yeah.
Because some games they just don't show up.
Well, I think Providence is kind of has their confidence boosted just because of how close Creighton played them until the last like 30 seconds minute of the game.
Yeah. Who'd they play round of 32?
Providence? Richmond.
Oh, yeah.
But, I mean, at the end of the day, it's like, oh, gosh, what was I going to say? Providence will play them close. And
They always do.
Their confidence is boosted now that, I mean, they smacked Creighton when they played them in the regular season, like in Providence.
Smacked them in the Big East.
Yeah, that's true. But I mean, like, if you've beaten a team once or twice, my confidence would be boosted by this Providence. Like, okay, Creighton played them close without 2 of their starters. Yeah, I think we could. They have the ability to win the game.
I think KU is the one team that's not invincible.
All the 1 seeds are not invincible.
I think Gonzaga is the one
No,
team.
they're not.
Zaga's got the easiest walk, and
Yeah.
Oh, but they like. If you look at the games they played, I mean, they didn't beat Murray State by that much or whatever. Who was it?
and they lost to St. Mary's.
Oh yeah, like they did. How much did they beat St. Mary's by?
They have 2 losses, right?
1 to St. Mary's.
Who they play?
Oh, they played Memphis and won by 4.
Memphis is a solid team,
Yeah,
dude.
Memphis is
I wouldn't count that as like a bad game. Memphis is
No.
good.
Is Gonzaga gonna struggle with Arkansas? Yes.
Yeah.
All right, let's compare it to 2021. Why not? Right?
If Gonzaga, if Arkansas's guard goes for 30 like he has been, and they play good, Arkansas has a shot.
Jeez, how many brackets did I make last year? Jeez.
Arkansas is a good team, but they are kind of like they put all their eggs in one basket.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
Like I think St. Peter's is a team that can kind of share the love a little bit.
If you look at last year, Gonzaga had to play these 4 teams to get in the Final Four. They had to play Norfolk State. They had to play OU. They had to play Creighton. They had to play USC in the Elite Eight, and then they played UCLA in the Final Four, which they almost lost that game.
Well, UCLA was solid last year.
I mean, did all the 1 seeds get in? No.
Who does UCLA play in Sweet 16?
I'll check.
Yeah, who do they play? UCLA play?
Mm-hmm.
UNC,
Yeah, North
which they could
Carolina.
win.
They should win, dude.
Dude,
UNC.
The West is the West and East Sweet 16 is crazy. Gonzaga, Arkansas, Texas, Duke, North Carolina, UCLA.
I honestly think that if Providence wins, they will lose in the Elite Eight.
Who, Providence will lose?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
To Iowa State, and I think Iowa State could be the 11th seed in the
Oh
Final
wait.
Four.
Because
Yeah,
the way
so
Iowa
that's
State
not
played
bracket.
against Wisconsin, their defense was, once Chucky was hurt, they clamped Wisconsin.
Okay, I would love to see UCLA make it, Providence make it, Iowa State make it. Because then you're going to have 2
And then
four
you can throw
seeds.
Arizona and call it good.
It'd be cool. It'd be cool to see North Carolina win.
That's true.
Then it'd be an 11, a 4, and an
8.
8.
And a 1, probably.
I don't think Michigan has a chance against Villanova.
No, dude.
I'm not
The
counting
fact
Juwan
Michigan
Howard
is
out.
Here, no, dude, I am. I do not think Michigan's a good squad.
No one thought that either. Then they beat Tennessee.
I think Michigan's about. I think they're gonna get rolled.
I mean, we got to get a little off topic here. We got Creighton Prep's Athlete of the Week
You bet.
on
Put
the
it up.
CageCast podcast. Let's give Kobe a round of applause.
Oh yeah!
Goes Yardo against Waverly. Look at the smile on his face. You can't hold it
Athlete of
back.
the week. Best
bet.
athlete in the school this week. That's big.
So
Crazy.
how we
That's-
looking?
He's gifted.
Getting a little away from March Madness here, but I mean, we played a couple games.
I think we'll be solid. I think our hitting will keep us in a lot of games. We'll score a lot of runs. I think our biggest thing is going to be our pitching to see if we can keep throwing strikes and stuff. But
It is
there'll be
early in the year.
Yeah, there'll be those games where we don't score any runs and our pitching is going to win us a game. And
Yeah.
Like last week, our hitting won us a game when our pitching wasn't on. So
Was
kinda
that
just-
Central?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It was a rough game.
It was rough.
But
Other than yourself, who's hot right now?
Elliott Peterson.
G-Soms.
Elliott Peterson started the year off 5 for 7.
That's
Okay.
true. What about G-Soms?
He's 6 for 10 right now.
It's good. Batting 600.
G-Sums,
Uh,
he had a solid first game. I think he had a couple hits. The second game was a little rough. 1 for 4.
Then he went Yardo with you and
Yeah,
Waverly.
then he went Yard and Waverly. I think he'll be a good addition to the team. He filled one of the spots we needed this year, which was
Easily.
a short stop.
Where does he play? Shortstop.
Yeah,
He can play anywhere though.
yeah.
Kid's got a gun.
Does he
Got a
really?
cannon.
Yeah, it's just different. You can tell how he hasn't like played any varsity, so he doesn't like have the experience as some of us do. So like he realizes he needs to get the ball out quicker in some of the plays he didn't get out on earlier. But overall, I think I'm satisfied with what our team's looking like this year. I think we got a good chance to.
And you'll get
make it
two.
pretty far.
You're missing two guys right now who play pretty big roles.
Yeah.
Mitchell.
He'll
play a
come
huge
back.
role.
Yeah,
And Patty. Patty's
Mitchell will be
working up.
back in a couple weeks, I think. I know Patty's shooting for April 1st. Come back.
Oh, so
play
soon. And that'll help with pitching, too.
I don't know if he'll be able to pitch by then, but he's going to play the field. And then hopefully by the end of the season, he'll be up on the mound. But
That's good. Yeah, you got to work him up.
yeah, he can't go right into it.
You guys played well against Elkhorn North. I mean, I know they didn't throw Ryan Harehill or what's his name?
but
the other kid's name.
Colin Norrish, something.
Yeah.
But
I mean, you guys, the kid was that pitched Edwards, whatever his name was. He pitched well. I think he was a good pitcher.
awful.
He was a good pitcher to see your first game of the year. His curveball, he had good off speed. His curveball was very
off speed
good.
was good.
But
I know I fell to it once. So.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of guys did. Don't get me wrong. I mean, it was nice.
Was it?
Yeah, I could see it from
was
the
a solid
I could see it from the
pitch.
press box.
Is it a 12-6 or what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know. It's just, it wasn't bad. They weren't terrible. I think they'll be pretty good in Class B.
Mm-hmm.
They got a couple of guys that'll take them far, but
Yeah.
Elkhorn North's funny because, like, it's either this year or last year. Is their first year with seniors?
Yeah.
Which is fun, like full seniors. I know.
Was it
That's
this?
funny,
Was
dude.
it this year?
I think
No.
it was, I don't remember. It was
Last year. It's last year.
Was it last year?
Yeah.
First year with seniors at your school?
No, first year.
So weird.
Yeah.
Or like having someone from freshman at an Elkhorn North going through to a senior.
No, I think this is their first year with
Yeah,
seniors.
I think it is too.
Because their girls won the first ever in their first year being a school last year. They won state girls basketball. I remember that.
Yeah, because it was
The first
sophomore,
ever
juniors,
year.
freshman through junior last year.
And this is their
And
first
this
year with
is-
seniors.
yeah.
That's right.
Yeah,
But
I like their school colors are dope.
I love
the
baby
baby
blue. I
campus
love
is
it.
sick.
I've never
love
been
it.
there.
Their
I've seen
campus is nuts.
I've seen
Oh,
their
yeah.
school outside, but I've never been inside.
Their baseball field's nice too.
I just drove by it. Is it nice?
Yeah, the inside's really nice. It's like what prep would be if it was redone. I feel like.
Really?
Yeah, their baseball field's nice too. They got a nice facility, so I can't lie.
There's another Gretna school opening up here.
Isn't yeah?
There's another
Gretna
OPS school,
East or
too.
something.
There's what?
Another OPS
What's
school.
up? Have you guys heard about that Westview? Is that
And the
what you're talking
Buena Vista or something like that.
Buena Vista?
Buena Vista.
I don't know. Where's this Westview?
I don't know, but it's a Class A school.
Oh, I saw the banners up in
there's a couple
Central's
banners.
gym.
Where's it at?
Yes, at Central's gym.
Gym.
Exactly.
I saw it at Central's gym. I was like,
Where's it
Westview.
at?
I don't know.
I think it's up out west.
I want to know where.
I don't
So
know.
is Gretna?
It's not Millard, obviously, so it's not that far west. But it's like,
It's in Millard.
no, it can't be because it'd be a Millard school.
I honestly don't know.
It could be Gretna school.
I think it is actually.
Westview. That'd make sense.
Wait,
Well,
so
we'll
is it not
look at-
called
we'll
Gretna
find out.
East, or-
Well, I think Gretna. I don't really know. I think they get. I think
Are
it
they
was like.
Class
Dude,
B?
that's gonna not be good for Gretna
Are
though.
they Class B?
I mean, is Gretna gonna drop?
Isn't Gretna
Yeah,
Class B right now?
Gretna's gonna drop. Gretna's dropping next year for football Class B.
Isn't
Really?
Yeah, I
Isn't
think
Gretna
they
Class
have
B
to.
right now? Are they not?
Why are they on prep schedule? No, they're Class A. Why are they on prep schedule for next year for football?
I mean, you can still play Class A schools.
Yeah, I know, but we're gonna probably get smoked. I don't want to say that, but we might. We play our first 3 games for football next year are tough. We have to run the gauntlet again.
Who?
It's first game. We have a week 0
our
game.
schedule next year is awful. Well, it's good, but like it's tough. Who is it?
Bellevue West week 1.
It's
West Side week 2. Gretna week 3.
Wow.
All 3 teams that our team can probably beat. I mean, we got to get. Don't get me wrong. We got to get a quarterback first.
Is gonna be good again.
Are they actually? They
Yeah,
lost a
but,
lot of
like,
guys.
But that's.
Yeah, but they're still really good.
I mean, okay, don't get me wrong. Like, the Rezacs are amazing. Like, they're really good. Caleb Benning's good. Joe Ross is good. You got to have a line. You have to have a
and they're
line.
losing guys like Tommy Conley.
And they're losing, like, Dominic Rezak,
Yeah.
who single. Like, he didn't destroy us. We kind of imploded in that game. But, like, if you think about it, when we played Westside, Dominic Rezak rushed for 50 yards and 1 touchdown. And that was it. Well, they had short field. So, I mean, like,
Yeah.
when we punted, it wasn't like a punt block. It was like really bad, and they started at like our 35 or something like
Swear
that.
that I feel
They
like they
scored.
started at our
Very close.
our side of the 50 like multiple times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I mean, that was a bad game.
That was just bad. I mean,
like it was first game with Pern, like brand new quarterback, a lot of like a young line.
I think we will stun people when we play Bellevue West. Because don't get me wrong,
Who's gonna play quarterback this year?
Dean Donaldson.
it's a race right now, and
Do you think Stetsman's got a chance?
I think they both have a chance. I
Doesn't
think
McClay
Stetsman.
play?
No, he plays safety and receiver.
Oh.
I think Stetsman has a little bit of an advantage just because he's been in the program for 3 years, and Dean's new.
Mhm.
Dean really hasn't.
Is Dean not Bell West kid?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Dean has not
He's
really
good.
had that
He's-
many.
he's
He
valid, isn't
he has not had that many live reps in games.
Yeah.
He played the West Side game and got hurt on JV, and Stetsman played the whole season. And I think that's kind of be like when I look at skill sets. I'm sorry, Sam. When I look at skill sets, I look at Dean. I'm like, all right, he should be the better option. But it's the chemistry is where Sam gets the upper hand.
True.
I think week 1, I don't want to start drama or anything, but I think Sam will. I think they might even switch off. Which I know the saying, if you have 2 quarterbacks, you have none.
Oh, I didn't know that saying.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you play
Familiar with that?
two quarterbacks in a game, you can't get rhythm going because you're switching them out so
And
frequently.
they're
Our
two
line's
different
gonna be-
offenses.
Our line's gonna be good this year though.
I mean, it's all returners. Our whole O line's all returners.
So it's
The D line's not. We have 1 returner, but that's it.
Rocco.
2, 3 actually. Our
Rocco, Sledge, Cole, Christian, Brandel.
Yep.
Is our 5.
that was the 5 last year too.
Yeah.
With actually good.
Dang, dude, they are gonna be good.
With
Those
2
are
good
all,
backups.
Like size
And-
is there.
And our D line's gonna be good. Tabor at nose,
Next
Sherdale
game,
Green at tackle or nose, something like that. I don't know which one he plays.
3
And then at 3 tech, and then I mean, you can get Rocco. I think Kate Salmons is playing D line.
tight end.
No, I think he's playing DN this year.
Dude, Kate Sands is a big dude.
I mean, dude, we're gonna be good. I mean, I know we're missing Asher. Like that's a big gap
it
to
was
fill.
big.
But
Did he put
Positions
middle
he
or
played.
outside
Middle.
linebacker? He put like Sam.
no, Mike,
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
I thought Egan played Mike.
you can play a lot of offense.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
Sorry,
what's
don't
that?
worry about that. Remind me later. Never mind. But I think we'll shock people because Bellevue West. Yes, you have Davon Hall, who's super fast.
Mhm.
You have Danny Kalen, who's super good.
West Side's gonna be good.
The
They're
O line,
There's a lot of West Side, or there's a lot of Burke kids that are transferring to West Side now because of their coach.
yeah.
Wait, what happened with Burke's coach?
Burke's the new West Side coach because Freund retired.
Oh, did you see Miller Norris varsity basketball coach?
He's retired.
Yeah.
And when they won,
didn't think
when
he
they
was
won
that
the, when
good.
they won the state championship, not this year, last year. That wasn't even his team. It was Hunter's team.
Yeah.
The guys on that team won them the
Yeah,
championship.
well, the dude has been a coach for a while now.
No, yeah, he's
He's a good coach.
a
but,
great
like,
guy.
Well,
it'd be hard not to win a team with
yes.
those. Like,
Yeah,
those
last
guys.
year they had a Gonzaga commit, Old Dominion, and
Loyola Chicago.
Loyola Chicago. This year they have
Loyola
David
Chicago.
Harmon, who's not committed anywhere. Creighton with
Green.
Jason.
Jason Green, and then they have other guys that can
Their whole
play.
starting 5 last year won D1.
Did they?
Connor
Close.
Saint, Jalen, Max Morrell
Yeah.
went to Stanford, and I think Jason Green. Creighton. Stanford, Creighton,
that's
Old
nuts.
Dominion, Gonzaga, Loyola Chicago.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
That is crazy. Yeah, so I mean, if you're not winning a state championship with that, it's like
But it's the worst. That was the worst time for prep. That we were
we were
doing-
solid.
We were good last year.
really
But
good.
it's the fact that
Scary.
Bellevue West was really good, and Miller North was really good.
Probably the best prep team to roll through in the last
That or the 2018 team with the Cole. That team was nuts.
Yeah.
Our team last year just played really well together.
Yeah. And they all played through the levels together, which helped.
Uh-huh.
But
Dude, I wish AJ Rollins would have kept playing basketball.
He
Why?
played last year.
No.
at Nebraska?
I just in college, yeah.
You think he could have?
He could have gone somewhere, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I don't think he was really open to being recruited for basketball.
Yeah. I
He's
mean,
he's a football guy, but
he is.
I get
But
that.
I think he'd be good at either sport he played.
I wonder if I'll get any reps this season with the Skurs.
Honestly, he might.
Uh,
You don't think so?
I don't know.
Collins just transferred.
Yeah, he's out.
Where'd he go? Is he still open?
He's in
Don't
the
know.
portal. He's in the portal right now.
Do not know.
I mean, I'm just kind of interested in, like, what was I gonna say? Prep football. I mean, we could have gone far last year, probably, with the team we had. It's just
we
like,
lost to Grand Island in state first round.
but we
Yeah,
also
that was a
played
rough
like
game.
our defense had played lights out up until that game. Like
Our defense was what kept us in the lot.
we literally won the district championship by 56.
Mm-hmm.
And our defense, shut them out till the last 5 seconds of the game when we had our
Who do we play?
Was
Millard
that
West?
North
Lincoln
Platte?
East.
Oh, and that's a good. They
I
had a
know
good
that. No,
quarterback.
it was Noah Walters, right?
Yeah, he's solid.
And like, don't get me wrong, they were good, but we also shut them down completely. Like, our defense played great, and then obviously the next week we did not play the best. But I think we got a chip on our shoulder. I think that we'll stun some people.
Sure.
I don't even think. I think we're ranked 4th right now, like
It's not
preseason.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but the 3
Behind
teams.
West Side, Bell West, and
Gretna.
Gretna.
I'm interested with the Gretna decision though. Like if they
They're
actually,
returning a lot of players though.
yeah,
Gretna's just like that.
that quarterback's like that too. So far,
He got offered to Oklahoma State the other day.
Quite a few teams now.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, he knows.
He got 1 and then got like 8 more
I know.
after.
It's
Yeah,
crazy.
he knows what he's doing.
No, I mean, college baseball and MLB baseball is kind of blown up. You know, Trevor Story going to the Red Sox. You don't think they're gonna be them though? I don't think so either.
The
The
team
Angels?
the Dodgers are gonna win it all again this year.
Just with Freddie
Freddie
Freeman.
Freeman is a big ad for them. Huge.
Yeah.
I think the
I think
Mets
the
will be good.
Braves. I think the Braves will be. I mean, they'll be solid. I mean, they're
The
not
Mets, the Rays.
gonna. Acuna's still gonna miss a month just because of his
Didn't
ACL.
Tatis just get injured?
Yeah,
he's
he's out
done?
for quite a few.
3 months.
Mm-hmm. Wrist.
I think now that the Angels have Trout back, they could make a run, just like a wild card run.
Yeah, for sure.
Because I mean, they were even last year. They were in contend, like they were leading the AL West for 4 weeks before Trout got hurt, and then he got hurt, and like they were like 4th, in like they went from 4th and 3rd for a while. But the AL West is just a tough division. I mean, with
Yeah, they're gonna be good.
with Matt Olson getting traded, or Chapman, I can't remember which one. Chapman getting traded to the Braves.
Oh,
The Braves will be good. They will still be good.
I think it was Olsen.
Who's the first baseman?
Olsen.
Yeah, it's Olsen. Because Olsen plays for
Yeah.
Braves now. He's their first baseman.
The
But
Mets will be good.
that
Scherzer,
1-2
DeGrom.
that weekend rotation's gonna be nuts.
Crazy.
I was looking at a stat last night. I was watching Duke play some like I don't even know, like a nobody team, and like Duke had to go play Florida State. Like Florida State's 7th in the country right now, and their starting rotation for Florida State, their Friday Saturday guys are tied for 1st with strikeouts in the ACC, and then their Sunday guy is tied for 3rd.
Yeah.
That rotation's
That's crazy.
nasty.
Tennessee has a dude throwing 103.
3.
miles
I
an
saw
hour.
that. That was nuts. Like you can't even touch
Can't
that.
even touch it.
That's
No.
so crazy.
Might as well just put the bat in the zone and lay down a
Yeah.
bunt.
I would not get my face in front of that.
You wouldn't?
No.
I'm more of a sack.
I don't know if you
sacrifice guy. More of a.
Imagine if you get hit in the face, you're done.
Or like if
Oh,
you
you're
like,
breaking your
wrap
nose.
hand too
You
far,
breaking your nose.
And you like it hits like your finger. Just,
Yeah,
I mean,
you
that would
break
probably-
Your nose. Yes, you break your nose. You probably leave a dent in your face.
yeah, that's one of the scary. Yeah, seeing 103, I wouldn't even probably swing. If I got sat down on 3 pitches, I get sat down on 3 pitches.
I mean, well, you can't throw that every pitch, obviously.
I mean,
He's
a
sitting
fastball,
like
yeah.
99 on
Yeah.
it.
No, he's just 99.
Dude, the game's evolving, bro.
That is just.
I mean,
so
Kyle
nuts.
Peterson said 3 guys when he was like our age. You only 3 guys in the country that threw 95.
95. That's like normal.
Now guys sit 95. Right, and that's
Starters
like-
do for like innings.
Yeah, that's the wild part is that guys will sit 95 for 4 or 5 innings.
Yeah. That's
And then the velo will start to drop. But then they get into their like curveball slider.
And their velo drops to like 91, 92. Not
Yeah,
like,
it's not even that. Oh my
It's
gosh.
crazy.
Game's just evolving.
And those closers can come in and pump it up to.
Pump it up to 102.
I'd like to
That's
just
nothing.
stand in front and play.
Oh, that's nothing, Cobe.
It's like-
You got that 450? I mean, CP athlete of the week right
Probably.
here.
Yeah, you can put down
What
play.
can I
Oh, you
say?
bet.
You would just think like if you like made any contact,
The
with
ball is going a mile.
Yes, yeah. Just like the physics of it.
I want to know if I just like stuck the bat out in the zone, like how far. If he like hit my
I
bat
bet
at
it,
103, how far it would go.
I bet it'd get out of the outfield. Or
You
out
think
of
so?
The infield, sorry.
No.
Yeah, dude.
I think it like go past the pitcher's mound, but it'd stay in the
Probably.
infield. It'd just stay in the infield.
Well,
Be like a
that's completely
rollover. It'd be like a
impressive.
rollover ground ball. But you think about it, the bat's not moving.
It depends on how.
It's just basically 103.
Well, the ball would take the bat.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, you like okay.
If you had no force behind the bat.
If you're holding it like this and like you know the bat isn't gonna move.
The bat's going out of my hand.
If it hits like that, then the ball's just gonna take the bat. But if it can't move and it hits off, I think it'd go pretty far.
You have to lock your wrist.
Well,
Probably.
you'd have to like
You're not gonna-
build a device to hold it.
Yeah, there's no shot. I'm just gonna hold it with my
Yeah.
hand. It's not gonna move. Couldn't even do that with a 75 mile an hour fastball.
I could, but that's because I'm
You just
really
gotta
good at
get
baseball.
Goodfellas?
Yeah, good. Hey, the Goodfellas.
You wanna
April
talk about
22nd?
Goodfellas?
I mean, we can talk about Goodfellas. Why not? You know?
Yeah, so
Yeah, I mean, we got the
big-
manager
we got
here.
big things coming. Assistant coach, but it's not a big deal.
Alright.
Starting catcher?
No, probably not. Might be on the bump a little bit, but other than
That's
that,
dangerous.
hey, I've actually been throwing. Like,
Alright.
I threw. Hey,
I
you
should
know, we
probably
all
show
have
up
our
to
ups
one
and
of
downs on the bump.
I should
We
probably
do.
show up to one of our practices.
Hey, you threw
You don't
it.
show up?
You
We
threw an
got
inning.
to.
I did. No, I threw a batter.
Can you describe that? I didn't. I mean,
Yeah, we got to hear this story.
Yeah.
So, we're in Minnesota last summer, and I was a close game. I think we're only winning by 1 or 2. And I run out to the field, and I grab the ball, and I'm like on the edge of the mound, and I like throw it to our catcher, and the umpire said it was a warm-up pitch, so I had to start the inning and face at least one batter.
Were you just getting the ball to the catcher, or were you like kind of?
Oh, like
kidding?
messing around.
I was messing around.
Yes, yeah.
And I threw it, and he said it was a warm-up pitch. So then Bob was throwing really well that game.
Yeah.
So Bob had to go to first. Our first baseman had to go to third, and I was pitching. And then I got the dude out.
You threw him out.
No.
He dealt.
Like, I pitched, and he popped it up to left, or whatever happened. I can't remember it.
You
And
throwing gas? What were you?
Probably straight fastball, yeah?
Like 80?
only fastball.
Yeah, you see the catcher go. What just one now?
And he gets on, or I get him out, and then Bob comes back. Everything's fine. Bob pitches again. I go to third. Our third baseman goes to first. I walk back in the dugout. I walked in the opposite end where all the coaches were sitting. I went to the other side, grabbed my bat, helmet, and everything. Because I think I was on deck the next inning.
Oh,
And
jeez.
I got everything so quick. Like, I don't think
Yeah.
I've ever got ready to hit
And just
quicker
right
in my
out into the
life.
circle, yeah.
And I went right to the circle. I think I ended up hitting a triple that at bat because I didn't want
So it
to.
all worked out.
I didn't.
You know,
Swim
it's just
out and
kind
then
of.
triple.
Yeah. Well,
What did,
then we
what did
proceeded
Moon
to
say?
put. He wasn't that mad because we proceeded to put up 10 runs that inning. So it was like.
But
it
if you
wasn't
guys
even a
lost the game,
You
Oh,
Yeah,
it would
livid.
have been bad if
Isn't
we
that
would have
funny,
lost the
dude?
game.
Like that moment didn't change the game at all. Like it
No.
probably even helped.
It's kind of a flex,
but, like,
no?
If you guys lost.
Like
that
you guys
would've
threw
I mean,
like
I
a
got him
position
out.
player.
been- Yeah, you got him out exactly.
That's all that matters.
Yeah. But,
You gave Bob a little rest.
yeah, Bob needed some rest.
Were you throwing from the stretch or a wind up?
Both.
Really?
Really?
Got the guy to a 3-0 count.
Oh.
Oh, you bet.
Oh my goodness.
Cobe.
And yeah, got him to a 3-0 count, and I had to switch something up.
But
It was an interesting.
I mean, Goodfellas, we'll be all right. I mean, I don't think we're.
You think I could play?
I think like
We should
we're
bring
not
Kobe
gonna
in for one game and just let him do.
let.
game.
I mean,
Give me one game.
you know,
We
mean-
should.
Sign a contract?
Sure.
a little one day.
One game, 10 mil.
But
Yeah.
like
I'm
you
gonna need
don't
some compensation for this.
Yeah.
like you also have to remember the guys in our league are not like high school level players.
What are they?
Like
I hope
What,
someone
like-
misses a day. And
like-
I
like,
get to play.
they're
Because
like-
I guarantee you, I will smoke these kids.
like if you took a freshman team, it's that level. But just throw like the hardest someone threw to me last year. I played like up too. Like I played U17. The kid probably threw like 80, maybe
Wait,
on a good day.
you playing at rec team last year?
I played in the same league.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So like me and Crew played up. So like we played U17 last year.
Why did you and Crew play in this league last year?
Bro, I got cut, bro.
Oh, you
I got
couldn't
cut last year.
ball?
I just wanted to play. And a couple guys asked me that had a team, so I was like, why not?
It was fun.
Yeah, it was fun. I had a great time. But like some teams in our league, you can tell like don't care, and other times like you play teams that like legitimately care about like their record and like
Yeah.
like
Well,
are we gonna care once we get to the playoffs? Like I will once we get to the
Yeah,
playoffs, just because
well,
like
yeah.
I don't want to be a one and done.
No,
but-
I'll care.
I mean,
I'll
I'll
for sure
yeah,
care.
yeah, but it's just like the other guys that we have on that team.
But like, I'm probably not laying out in left field.
Oh, I'm not
Well,
either.
Maybe I am actually. Now that I think about it.
I mean,
probably will.
You
Hey,
definitely will.
Yeah,
be.
If the
definitely.
highlight clip is there,
Just
you're
show up
laying
in
out.
shorts.
I'm the media guy too, so I'll be filming.
Ooh.
everything.
Really?
Hey,
Can I get the walk-up songs going?
You sure
You
can.
know, we
bro.
actually have walk-up songs because Drew Kenobi has like a huge speaker that he
Dude,
brings
it'll
to.
be so obnoxious. Everyone's
Yeah.
gonna hate us, dude.
Yeah,
You gonna blare music and warm-ups?
yeah,
Yeah,
you
you
bet,
gotta,
you
you
bet.
Are you guys even gonna warm up, or are you just gonna show up like 10
I'm
minutes before
showing
the
up.
game?
I'm showing
I'll-
up like an hour and a half before.
Yeah, I'm showing up to stretch, get the bands in,
Yeah.
and then we're going to the cage. We're hitting a little bit,
Oh my god.
and then we're gonna go throw. I'll throw my
Yeah.
daily bullpen, and then daily.
Oh,
mind
throw
you.
a bullpen.
I think we
Daily.
should have like a team routine or something, like before we all like
Stretch at the same time.
like pray together or something.
Like
Run out to
I'll
center
get in a
field.
circle, like
Run
down
out-
on the
Yeah.
knee.
We do. We do it.
Might have to do that.
or
That's
like
copy.
at third base we break it down.
Run out to center field and stretch in center field.
Yes.
That
Yes.
makes me more mad than anything else when I play a team that does that. But that would just be hilarious.
Like,
Like sprint
That's like
out
one of the
there.
unspoken rules of baseball that you don't stretch in center field. And if we did that, and what's another one? We should also just play catch in like left field and center field, like not on the baseline.
Or like from left field to right field, just change the whole outfield.
Are you guys gonna take it in and out? Some ground balls?
Yeah, no. We take
Got
ground
it.
balls, but like we're not gonna take in and out.
Some
Don't even know
pop
what that
flies?
is.
I think we
Kobe,
should.
our team doesn't even know what cutoffs are. Kobe,
I
it's
can only
bad.
imagine. Ford Hamilton is on your team.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
You
he's
bet-
not
you
the
bet.
worst.
Really?
We're not
I
saying
should've,
names.
Like, okay, we're not saying names. I was about to drop some.
The
names.
guy we are talking about knows who he is.
The skinny kid. Are we talking about different kids?
No, blonde kid.
Ah.
That kid. Skinny kid's not bad.
Are we talking about the same one?
Smilo?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's fine.
Oh, okay.
He can actually throw.
You talking about D-Nab?
No.
Crew?
Yes.
Oh.
You're foul. Crew played last year.
Yeah. Hey, Crew knows. Okay.
I feel like
Crew, I
Crew's
love
a
you,
ball
but come
player.
on.
I mean, well.
I think we got good enough players that will win games, but like the hitting's gonna have to carry. Like the fielding is gonna be like
Atrocious.
That's
I mean,
all
how many
right.
practices have you guys had?
3, 4.
I haven't met any of them, so I don't know.
I have. We did live ABs and I threw, shoved,
One
threw
time
some
I
chairs.
couldn't go. Dude, I guarantee.
We might do Friday.
I'll probably.
That's
go.
what we're thinking. If we
Dude,
do
it's supposed to
Friday,
be so
people can
late.
go.
We'll talk about this later.
Yeah, we can't be talking about the Goodfellas. Can't be giving our plans away.
All right.
I mean,
We should
that's it.
wrap
I
this
mean,
up
we
there,
really
fellas.
got nothing else to talk about. We're just
Yeah.
chatting right now, so.
Wow, didn't class? Oh, it's a late start.
All
All
right,
right, thanks for
All right,
watching.
thank you.
Yeah, we got to keep shouting it out in the story, boys.